right, hello everybody. Oh, whoa, Gabby, no need to start that way. Crying out loud. So, welcome to Mailbag. It is 9:55, so Mailbag starts in 5 minutes, but until then, I'm going to start getting ready. And I know I got to adjust the camera angle and all that stuff. Give me just a second. I'm on it. Bring it up a little bit. Turn this over so I can sit on it. Oh, can I move this so I can sit on it, kiddos? Thank you. And then I'm going to bring in the rest of the mail to 5 minutes to go. Let's try that. We'll see how it goes. Go, as you can see, despite the fact that we skipped a week, it's not too bad. I think we'll get through this in a pretty normal amount of time. If I don't ramble too much, which I might do. I'm going to take the 3 minutes I have before Mailbag to try to eat a banana and make another coffee. Let's see if I can get all that done before we have to start. Yeah, I hear you. Causing trouble somewhere. Where is it? Gabby, gotta go up there. Gabby. Gabble. Gabby, come back down here if you're going to complain so much. Where are your kitties at? Kittens, come on, it's time. Don't go away, kittens. It's time. It's time in here. Oh, crying out loud. Gabby. All right, everybody, give me 1 second. I'm going to check on her. It's not their trouble, Gabby. Come hang out with me. Come on. Come on. Come on, kids. Come on, Gabby. I'm in here. I got treats. Oh, kid, you know that sound. You know that little sound I make. The treat sound? Yeah. Okay. Hey, everybody. I got to check out the camera angles and hand out some treats and stuff. While I do that, let's start out with our mailbag jingle. Gabby's acting like she knows what's up. I'll wait a second before we do the treats so you guys don't miss anything. Hang on.
Kitten Academy, where you wanna be when you are a cat. On a Saturday, they can pounce playtime for the mailbag.
All right, there we go. I feel like we've got a pretty good angle here too. Just double check. Yeah, you can see a little bit in front of me. Gabby wants to help herself with the treats. Good morning, everybody. Welcome to Mailbag. I know we missed Mailbag last week, but as I was just saying a minute ago, it seems as though we don't have too much to get through today. A little bit more than usual, but not a lot, but a bit more. So we'll see how that goes. Well, you don't like these very much, or you would just eat the ones that were already here, wouldn't you? Let's see. So news this week is, oh gosh, well, the biggest news, of course, is that Brooke got adopted yesterday. And I want to say a few things about that. I also just checking to see if I happen to have a cheat sheet today. I do. Let me run through the cheat sheet first. Of course, we have Bebop now. That's new since the last mailbag, so that's worth mentioning. And she's probably about 2 years old, and she's got 7 kittens in her, according to the X-ray. And we're keeping an eye on her weight. She doesn't eat as much as I would like, but she's been gaining weight every day since we saw the vet, so that's good news and good enough anyway. Then, as you know, Gabby and crew have been very free to run around the house lately, and they've been taking full advantage of that. And Gabby's spay is scheduled for Tuesday. She's in heat right now, so you probably guys have noticed her talking a little bit more than usual. But after Tuesday, I think that she'll start to feel more like her usual self, and it'll be interesting to meet that version of Gabby. We also have Gabby's adoption already arranged for the 14th, so that's when she gets to go home. Her kittens are going to be a little bit longer than that. They will get their next vaccines on the 8th, and then it'll be 3 weeks after that that they're ready for their final vaccines and their graduation. So they're going to be here a little bit longer than mom, which is good. I think once the mom and the kittens go their separate ways, the kittens tend to come around a little bit more towards humans, which is a nice thing to have. So it'll work out great. Also, a new blog post since the last time I talked to you too. So if you haven't been to our website, it's kitten.academy, and there's no W's in it. There's no com in it. It's just kitten.academy. And if you head over there, there's some good pictures of these kids and of the new mom cat, Bebop. I want to do some more photography soon, maybe even today. We'll see. But the thing I wanted to talk to you guys about for a minute before we get rolling is the adoption of Brooke. And there's just a couple things that I want to say about it. I'll say more probably in the close-ups too. But I want to say, first off, thank you to everybody that tried to help get Brooke adopted. And thank you especially to Sandy, Brooke's adopter, who's already given me, I think, 2 or 3 updates since she got home, which I'll get to in just a second. And I also want to say a big thank you to Michelle, who is our contact at Dawes that does everything with us Dawes-wise. That's the Danbury Animal Welfare Society. That's the shelter that we work with. Michelle is the one at Dawes that is responsible for getting us all of our mom cats. So she's the one that finds them for us in the shelters, and she's got a wide reach of shelters that she can check for mom cats that need rescuing. Pregnant cats that have been turned up at an animal shelter somewhere. and then come to the academy. So that's one of the things that she does for us. Another big thing that Michelle does for us is she's the one that gets the applications. When you apply to adopt a cat on our website, they go to Michelle, and she's the one that helps figure out which kittens go where when they get adopted. But it turns out that Michelle does a lot more than that too. We recently had to go through a lot of effort to get Beep and Klaxon to their adopter, and Michelle arranged all of that. She didn't do it; that was the transport that did it, but Michelle arranged it all, and it was very helpful for her to do that. But this time with Brooke, she really went beyond because we had to have Brooke transported just a little ways away, a couple of hours. But Michelle didn't just arrange that one, she did it herself. She came over here, she picked up Brooke, and she took her to meet their adopter halfway. And it was just phenomenal. She just way above and beyond. And I really got to say thank you to Michelle, especially. And to everybody, like I said, everybody, and Sandy, who adopted Brooke, of course, gets the big kudos. And Sandy gave me some updates on Brooke, which I'm not going to read to you verbatim, but I do want the folks that aren't on I post them on our Discord in the alumni spam channel where we have all kinds of stuff, pictures and things from previous adopters. So the people on the Discord have already read them, but for anybody that's not on the Discord, I'd like to just summarize them for you. She says that Brooke did well last night, that she has two siblings, which are named Moto and Callie, and that they both, Moto and Callie, kind of helped themselves to some of Brooke's endowments last night. Also, that Brooke got a chance to meet them while she was still in her carrier, and it went about as expected. They were very curious about her, and she gave them a little hiss to tell them to back off, just like you would expect. But then Brooke has her own bedroom again, and she spent last night in her own bedroom. She had some fancy feast, turkey and giblets pate, very fancy. I'm sure she appreciated the change in diet. And she apparently went to go hide under the bed then, and that's maybe where we last saw her last night. But then this morning, when Sandy went in to see Brooke, Brooke came right out and started talking to her, and she had her tail up, and she was purring and just loving on Sandy. So you can already tell it's going to be a great match, and I think it's going to be good. And it reminded me when Sandy was telling me about that, about how when Brooke first chose her room here, she would hide under the bed at first. That was her place, was under the bed, and it was a few days before she decided that on top of the bed was more fun. So it was nostalgia for me, and I'm sure she's just going through the same process, and we'll be back on top really soon, figuratively and literally. Anyway, it's really heartwarming to me to have those stories from Sandy. Sandy, thank you so much for taking our little Brookie into your home and into your heart, and also for letting us know how it's going. It really means a lot to me, and I know it means a lot to the people that care for Brooke as much as I do. So thank you for that. Okay, we've got some mail to go through, and I don't see any reason not to jump right in. Let me start with, let's see, there's two postcards from my mom this week, and I need to make sure that I have them in the right order. That would be this one first. So let's start there. This is the postcard from my mom. My mom has been sending me, sending all of us, I guess, the art of Eugen Hartung, who takes famous paintings and redoes them with cats, or I should say did. That's what he was known for. And I don't know how well you can see this, but this is a scene of a wild scene of it appears to be a mom cat cleaning the house, and with the help of the kids who are not being especially helpful. I see the little girl cat is here. Let's see if I can. Here's my letter opener. Okay. I know I'm not very close to the camera today, so we're going to have to pretend like you can see this. So here's mom. Apparently, she's washing the window on a ladder, and sister here has dancing around with a dust mop and has knocked the water off of the ladder, causing a disaster. And you can see the shock on mom's face. At the same time, it's either brother or maybe based on the way he's dressed, this may be dad cat who's helping out with the vacuum cleaner. Of course, instead of vacuuming the floor, he has the vacuum stuck on this little kitten's butt. And then we have another cat here with another duster who appears to be about to swat another cat that's going under the bed. So it is just like most of these pictures, there is a lot going on here and a bit of a disaster. And it says cleaning disaster, of course. It says on the back, Dear Chris and DJ, thought this card was perfect for your epic week of cleaning in preparation for the new mom cat. By now, she's already settled into her sparkling clean suite and wondering how she got so lucky. Love you both very much and your profound respect and compassion for all living things. Hugs and kisses, Mom. P.S. I remember that vacuum. It was the 1950s version of the Dyson, an Electrolux. It does. It's one of those canister vacuums, and it's very classic, just like everything in the painting is very classic. It's cute. It's interesting. There's a painting, a family painting on the wall that has two cats in it that are clearly not mom and dad. So I wonder if that's grandma and grandpa in the painting on the wall. So many details in these things. I love how you can look at some of these paintings and just see new things every time. It's fantastic. So here is, we'll get to my mom's second postcard in a minute. We don't have to go in order. Here is a lovely card with two peacocks snuggling together on it, and the just very bold peacockian colors. And on the back it says, Dear DJ and Mr. A, it's okay to read this on the stream. I just wanted to thank you one more time for everything you do. Kitten Academy really is the best thing on the whole internet, and I appreciate all of your hard work, both for the kittens and mom cats, but also for all of us viewers. I hope you like this card. It reminded me of India, and the birds are a sweet couple just like you. Please pet Beep for me. Don't tell the others, but she is my favorite. Love, Verity, and Athena, Hoshi, and Zuki. So sweet. Thank you. The colors, it does remind me of India. I don't think I saw a peacock while I was in India. Maybe they're not in the southern part of India where we were. But I do have fond memories of seeing peacocks at the zoo in Illinois, the Brookfield Zoo. They have got a family of peacocks that just run wild around the zoo. They're not constrained. And you always see them like up on top of the low buildings, which is interesting to me because you don't think of peacocks as birds that do a lot of flying. You think of them as ground birds, but somehow they would get up on top of the buildings, which was interesting to me. Anyway, it's a beautiful card. Thank you so much for sending this postcard, Verity. I really appreciate it. And you have sent us another postcard. This one has a jackalope that is decorated with sort of a Native American decor in his antlers. As we all know, the jackalope is the cross between the jackrabbit and the antelope. I have to just take a look here and see. Oh, okay. I'm keeping an extra. When will he notice? Oh, I see. Somebody's taking away the treats. I saw somebody said tin moving, and I'm like, tin moving. What does tin moving mean? Now I get it. I understand. Someone is trying to attack the treats. All right, we're just going to close that for now. We'll get you some treats in a minute, Gabby. You can hang out in the meantime. At any rate, this card says, this is okay to read on the stream. I wrote a card for you last week, but I'm pretty sure I got the address wrong. Maybe it will show up someday after a huge postal adventure. Well, now it's worth looking. No, you didn't get the address wrong. You got it right. Perfect job. When you mentioned a Southwestern theme, I thought maybe you'd like the jackalope card. I just wanted to thank you again for all the hard work you do with the mom cats and the kittens. I can't wait to see the new mom settle into all the love around her at Kitten Academy. Thank you, too, for making the best place on the internet. The live stream and the Discord are both able to make me smile, even on my worst days. Love, Verity, Hoshi, Zuki, and Athena. Thank you so much, Verity. This is a beautiful card, too. I really like this jackalope, which is one of those cryptozoologic animals. I don't think that jackalopes actually exist, but who knows? There's stranger things in the world. All right. Finally, not finally. No, I don't know why I said finally. We have another postcard from my mom. This is another scene of cats that is by Eugene Hartung. And this one is another scene where there's a lot going on. This one is a nursery scene. And here we have mom cat and dad cat both sitting near the crib. Mom cat's in a chair. She's got a screaming kid in her lap. Meanwhile, another one of the kids here is holding a toy for the newborn kitten who's in the little nursery crib. While that's going on, there's another kitten here that is chasing a bug out from under the crib. And on this side of the room, we have a dresser where you can see the tail and paw and nose of a kitten in the drawer. Well, this kitten appears to be closing that cat into the drawer. At the same time, the one on top is spilling the pitcher of water all over the drawer and the other cat. Again, a lot going on here. But in this case, at least, mom and dad seem too enamored of the new kitten to even notice all of the wild stuff going on around them, which is pretty cute, if you ask me. It says, I hope by now the babies have arrived safe and sound at the Kitten Academy and Mama Bebop is feeling happy and contented with her little darlings. Meanwhile, Blarney, Scuttlebutt, and Banter are up to all kinds of mischief and fun. Love you lots, Mom. Well, thanks, Mom. These are beautiful cards. I should probably take pictures of them and post them on the chat if somebody doesn't just find them online and post them there. But what a great scene. And as we all know, Mama Bebop has not yet delivered her kittens, but we're all anticipating it. I mentioned before, it's sort of like we've had a couple of mom cats that really kept us waiting past the time that we thought they were going to go. Pumice was a big example of that. She made us wait a long time. I think 2 weeks, maybe even past when we thought. And I want to say Verse was another example of that. Of course, she had a really big litter, and she was huge. Boy, oh man, people on the chat have been sharing pictures and memories of these a lot. So even though I know we're all on the edge of our seats, it could very well be a whole other week before we see Bebop's kids. Maybe we'll see, or it could be today. I mean, you never know. All right, here we have a postcard from the Columbia River Gorge. Some beautiful scenery and flowers, and it says, Custeroo, Smuggy, Logan Bean, Quackrow, Maggie Mouse, Lothario, and the fashionable Eddie Bauer, Grabby Gabby, Barney, Panther, Scoodleboot, then last and most certainly not least, Bebop a Ganoush and company, sending love to you all from Marco's Minion and family. That's so sweet. I love your pet names for them. They're very cute. Thank you so much for that postcard. Okay, now we have some cards. What are you doing in the pile of mail there? Hi, Blarney. I see Gabby's back there playing with baby Yo-Yo, and that's Banter way back in the background. I don't know where Scuttlebutt's gone to. Maybe out in the cabin. The door is open, and it's pretty nice out there today. Okay, oh, look, that's pretty cool. This is a typewriter with a giant heart, and something about the style of this, just that heart, it really makes me nostalgic. I don't know what it is. It's all shiny and just reminds me of something. I can't put my finger on it. Hi, Mr. A. Thank you for all the work you do, both taking care of kitties and providing super low stress content for us 24/7. Please distribute some treats, nose boops, and scritches on my behalf. Love from Arizona, Andy. Andy, thank you so much. I really like this card. I can't say why. It's just this. It's got a real cool, simple style, and something about that shiny heart. It's fantastic. Andy, thank you so much. All right, now we have a card here that says "OK for stream." Okay, well, let's check it out. It's from somebody who knows what's up. Someone in Great Britain who knows what's up. The card has a picture of a cat wearing glasses who's fallen asleep reading a book. Oh, interesting. It appears to be an economics textbook, which I'm sure nobody would have noticed, but it just happens to be that it's facing the right way when I look at it upside down. And this is a whole thing about Olinger and Sichel, about an investment boom in 1999. The investment as a share of GDP stood at its highest level, et cetera, et cetera. And from the Bureau of Economic Analysis. Wow, it's no wonder he fell asleep. All right, to Mr. A, DJ, and esteemed faculty, thank you for everything you do to look after mom cats and their kittens, teaching them valuable life lessons and helping to find their forever homes where they will be loved. You entertain and educate in every video, and not just about cats. Faculty, thank you for still teaching your lessons during these uncertain times. To the mum cats and kittens, thank you for being so cute and silly, bringing happiness into many lives. Keep exploring and playing. To Discorders and those on the YouTube chat, thank you for being such a welcoming community, providing entertainment, cute photos, interesting facts, advice, and occasionally a place to rant. In these difficult times where staying at home could lead to loneliness, it is nice to know that there is someone to speak to whatever time of day. When I saw this card, I immediately thought of the Kitten Academy, all the way from the UK, Fiona. Fiona, thank you so much. It's a very cute card. I really appreciate it. And thank you for those sentiments. And it's so nice of you to send a message not just to us, but to the cats and to the Discorders. How thoughtful. That's awesome. Thank you, Fiona. All right, I can hear them playing in there. I hope some of that's on the camera that I've got on in there. That does it for the letters segment. So let's move on to opening some stuff. If I can find my little knife. Here we go. Very well. Hi, Maggie. Are you looking for a treat, Maggie? You probably deserve one. Let's see if I can keep everybody distracted over here with a couple treats and toss a couple of Maggie's way. There you go. Toss a treat to your Maggie. Should be a song like that. Very catchy earworm song. Okay, what do we got next? This is from the Industrious Homemaker for Mailbag. All right. The Industrious Homemaker, whom I know from our Discord chat. Let's see here. I opened it carefully. Oh, it appears like you put in a cardboard back there to keep everything safe. Wow, well, this is interesting. Hang on, I just want to make sure I'm not missing anything. Okay, good. So you have sent us a book, first off, that is The Many Mice of Mr. Brace. I'm sorry, Mr. Bryce, probably, but you put an A on the top. So it's, hey. All right, Maggie is always so loud, you'd think that something horrible was happening, but that was just one swipe. All right, eat your treat. We might have to put you back in your room, Gabby. My goodness. Okay, so it's The Many Mice of Mr. Bryce. It rhymes. That makes sense. But you have pasted over Mr. Bryce with an A. So it is The Many Mice of Mr. A, which does seem appropriate. Oh, look at that. You've done it inside as well. Oh, you've done it throughout the entire story. That's pretty awesome. I've never seen this one. It does say here on the front that this is a book by Dr. Seuss, but he was writing as Theo Lessig, which I guess must have been either a pen name or maybe that's Dr. Seuss's real name. I gotta admit, I'm not familiar enough with the man to know. Gabby. But we'll get to that. First, there is a note. So let me stand this up right here. I know. I guess I can't treat you and Maggie together because you're just going to get into a little scuffle. The note has some very cute little kittens on it. And I've already put away my letter opener, so let's just do this with my thumb. Aw, this is cute. It says Kitten Academy and Mouse Academy with the appropriate logos. And then there's a rat with a long tail that says, "Oh, the places we will go," with two little Dr. Seuss hats. This is adorable. Oh my gosh, so adorable. The logos are great, but this mouse with the little hats and the "Oh, the places we will go" are fantastic. That's just great. It says, Mr. Bryce is very nice, but I am Mr. A all the way. Every day, Mr. A and I play, then he feeds me and sends me on my way. I spend my day at the crick, then I make my way back. That's a trick. I am a scholar at Mouse Academy. That's the academy for me. Thank you, Mr. A, for being nice, for me especially, but all the mice. Linda, the industrious homemaker. Linda, that is adorable. Thank you so much. And that does tell the story of our little friend, the mouse, who I let go every day over by our creek, and he comes back for the food and then goes back out again. Although we haven't seen him in a few days. I think he's enjoying the warm weather. Either that or he's decided to visit the neighbors instead. This is a very cute story, and here even on the inside, we have the many mice of Mr. A. In my house, says Mr. A, I have many, many mice. Kind of loses the rhyme scheme, but it's cute. Oh, this is interesting because so there's one mouse named for each letter of the alphabet, or is there? No, only A through. Wait, oh, the pages were stuck together. There is one for. Yeah, okay, there are. There's one for each letter of the alphabet. I'm not going to go through the whole book, but I do find it interesting that the first two. It starts with Anne. Anne is in. All right, Anne makes sense. A, Anne. B, Bimmy. Bimmy, is Bimmy a name? I've never heard the name Bimmy, but Bimmy sounds like the kind of name that Jimmy would use if he was in disguise. No, not me. I'm not Jimmy. I'm Bimmy. You got me mistaken for somebody else. Yeah, Bimmy Q maybe. This is very cute. And every place that says his name, you've replaced it with an A. That is so cute. Linda, thank you so much for that. That is adorable, and of course, goes to uh, refers to our not just our mouse, but our friends at Dr. Seuss. Now, that's fantastic. Thank you very much. It's so cute. Okay, we have to move on from that, even though it seems impossible. Oh, I did not cover up the address on this. I hope I didn't just flash it to everybody. I missed the fact that there was one on the back of this. I'll try to hide it now. My apologies, but I see this is from Sally, and it's, look at this. Wow, now that's a first. The note is a note. It's a literal note on a note. It says, the note, yes, please show on the live cam. The Kitten Academy letters have some things written on the backs. The donation is for spay and neuter funds. Oh, thank you very much, Sally. That's really sweet of you. And look at this. We now have Kitten Academy letters, as in Academy, letters. Hang on. There's also some treats in here, some delectable squeeze-ups. I'm not going to take those out because they're hiding your donation. Thank you so much for that. That is really, really sweet of you. Look at how cute this is. Here's the Kitten Academy logo. It has a little heart on the back. And then we have the letters for their letter jackets, or just in general. And let's see if they go in order. It says, without a K, there wouldn't be kittens. I sent you letters and a note. Oh my, okay, I can see this is going to be a whole story. K-I, your T, tee, hashtag tee. We have another T that doesn't say anything on it. Okay, doing double duty there. E, Kitten Academy, every day for the soul. N, okay, nothing on the N. That's what the N stands for, is nothing, apparently. A, hashtag always cats. C, C for cat. Okay, yeah, that makes too much sense. A, please lay out the letters so the viewers can guess what you are spelling. Oh, I think you guys have probably got it, even though I'm not laying them out. Sorry about not following the directions. They came so late in the story. D has a little smiley face on it, and is a smiley face. Look at that. E for every mom cat and kitten or cat matters. M for meow, of course. And why not? Why not? It says, of course. Sally, this is fantastic. I love this so much. Thank you very, very much. I will lay these letters out in our display of things. I think that seems like the right thing to do with them. And thank you for your generous donation for the spays and neuters. I really appreciate that. That's really wonderful, Sally. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay. All right. Well, we do have to keep moving. Here we have a box that says it is from at Sage's Handmade, another person that we know from online, just like Sally H. That was Sally H, by the way. I think Sally uses her full last name online. But that doesn't mean that I need to do it. So this is from Sage's Handmade, and it says right on the top, the note. I should point out that's handmade as in made by hand, not handmade like the Handmaiden's Tale. That's a whole different thing. Here it says, Dear Mr. A and Dr. DJ, hi, I hope you're both doing well, staying well, and enjoying DJ's vacation from weeks on end at the hospital. She's doing hero's work, and I am so proud of her. This time, I'm enclosing a kick bunny for Gabby. Oh, Gabby needs that right now. Again, made of safely chewable cotton yarn and stuffed with Yow catnip. All right. Oh, it's the same pattern. This is so cute. And Gabby, you need this. Where are you? Gabby's gone somewhere else. Well, that's okay. But oh boy, she's going to get use out of this right away. I'm not just going to save it for her endowment. Speaking of which, I did see that Brooke's kick bunny went with her. It was in her stocking that was in her endowment side. I made sure it was all there when she was readopted. So just so you know, this is so cute. I like these colors too. It's sort of a minty cyan. That's how I would describe it. I'm going to say minty cyan. Okay, a kick bunny for Gabby made of safely chewable cotton yarn and stuffed with Yow brand catnip. Now it says, I've also made 3 little catnip toys for Banter, Blarney, and Scuttle Bunny. There's a tiny barbell. Yes, there is. A mouse. All right, I see that. A pentapus. Again, all stuffed with catnip. Well, I get it. I mean, you can't call it an octopus when there's 5 legs. That I can see how that would make it a pentapus. That makes sense to me. I get it. Very smart. That's smart right there. Okay. Again, all stuff with catnip. You can deploy everything now if you like, or do whatever you think best. The crochet pattern PDF for the Kick Bunny is now up both on my Etsy shop and my Ravelry page, both under the name Sage's Handmade. And again, that's sage like the herb, S-A-G-E, and handmade as in made by hand. It's one word, H-A-N-D-M-A-D-E, not handmade like handmaiden. That's, again, a different thing. It says, I'm slowly but surely getting things listed and hitting social media with them as life allows, but my goodness, seeing things I made on the KA live stream has been such a delight and kind of surreal, no lie. Thank you for that. And thank you again for all that you both do for KA and the KA community at large. Much love, Sage, who is at Sage's Handmade on Etsy, Ravelry, Instagram, and Twitter. I hear somebody playing with paper. It sounds like in the kitchen. They must have dragged that tissue paper out there. I also, let's see. Oh, okay, good. Yes, that's just Sage saying how glad she is that Brooks Bunny went with her. It did. This is great. Like I said, Gabby really needs it, so I'm going to leave this one out. But these 3, I don't think that the little guys need any extra toys right now, so let's let their adopters give them these, and they'll be really special. They're so pretty. Thank you so much for sending these for them. We'll split the difference there. And I'll put your note right back in so that we don't forget what these are. I should actually label the box. I'm going to do that right meow. Hope you guys can excuse me while I do. Wow, there's too many treats in this. I got to break some of these treats out. I got to get some of these out of here. This is too much. Some of these treats have to go somewhere else. Let's do this. Those treats are going to go to the treat cabinet. Let's just leave the rest in here for me now. Okay, I was going to label this box. It's going to be labeled Gifts. All right. Perfect. And I will make sure this stays with Gabby one way or the other. Sage is handmade. Thank you so much. Those bunnies have been a big hit for some of the mom cats. And I expect that Gabby's going to really like hers. Right. We have a drop shipment from Amazon. This is very cool. Who sent this? For the kitten room, for toy storage, tail chasing, and kitten sleeping, love, Helen, who is Hell's Dells, and Jasper. Hell's Dells and Jasper, this is great. You sent I know this doesn't seem like a lot. It's a wicker basket, though. And not only are cats going to love lying in this, it is going to be excellent for taking photos. And I guess I could use it to collect their toys as well. I like the way, hang on, I'm going to open this right now. We're going to open this up. This has to get deployed right away. I like the way that it's got this wavy edge so that we can flip it upside down. They might be able to play with toys under it too. That's fun. And also, they won't get trapped under it. If it does flip upside down, they'll have an easy way to get their little paw under there and help themselves get out. So just perfect in every way, but it's beautiful. This is going to be great for some photos for as long as it lasts. I expect probably won't be long until they've chewed it up a bit. But I love it. Thank you so much. Here, look at that. We can have the bunny sit in it for right now. These are both things that are going to go right into the main room. He's got to sit sideways, though. He's a little tall to sit up all the time. Okay. Hells, Dells, thank you. What a great idea. I still hear them playing with that paper. It sounds like it's coming from the kitchen. I really want to see what's going on in there. Can I take a peek real quick? I'm going to do that. Let me take a peek. Yes, they do have the paper in the kitchen. That's what we're going to do. I don't know if you can hear me or not, but Panther, come here. Take this with you. Panther. I gave them a couple pieces of tissue paper this morning so that they would get accustomed to the idea of tissue paper and the noise it makes. And hopefully later, maybe even later today, I can do a full-on tissue pit with them. I think that they're wild enough to make a tissue pit a lot of fun. Now, they just found the other piece of tissue that's still in the room rather than coming here. Come on. Hey, you three. I see you back there now. Come here. The fun's over here. Okay, well, they're doing their own thing back there, and that's all right with me. Let's see what's next. Here we have a letter. Right on the front, we know this is from our friend, Lucia, who is one of the longest running correspondents with Kitten Academy. Lucia, it's great to hear from you, to know that you're doing well. And Lucia has sent Life Cats. Oh, wow. Reissue of Life Special Edition. That's a very great cover. What a beautiful photo, too. So, this is that classic photo of the farmer squirting milk from a cow straight at the cats. It says, it's labeled here, too. It's from Archie Badisher's dairy farm in Fresno, California, 1954. I'm sure we've all seen this photo. It's famous. With the farmer here, and he's milking his cows and squirting it, and you got two cats lined up, and it's going right into this one's mouth. That is just an all-time classic photograph. It's amazing. And it seems like the entire life here is dedicated to cats. There's all kinds of great photos and articles. This is great. Oh, my. There's a couple things in here that, well, we wouldn't show them on Kitten Academy. I'll tell you that. That was a scary photo. Wow. Nobody's getting hurt, of course. That's not, I shouldn't suggest that, but there's some outdoor cats that are in some precarious positions. This one is amazing. Wow. It's just a cat that appears to be standing sideways on a pole using its claws, but it just really looks like it's just sitting there sideways. It's amazing. Wow. Anyway, yeah, I'm sure there's going to be a couple sad stories in here, but the photos and the stories look fantastic. I can't wait to go through this, Lucia. Thank you so much. And you sent a note as well. It says Chris and DJ, and it's got a beautiful, this is not, what is some sort of a finch with a red, oh, here we go. It says, The Baltimore Oriole. Well, it seems like that's a bird with which I should just be familiar. Very beautiful. And inside it says, Dear Chris and DJ, I found this magazine and wanted to share it with you both. Enjoy, keep it, love, Lucia and kitties. Lucia, I'm really glad you did. The photography alone in this can keep me busy. It's just gorgeous. And it seems like there's a lot more than that, too. Wow, look at those eyes. That's fantastic. Lucia, thank you so much. I'm going to put your card right here in it so that we remember where we got this. So sweet. Now, I don't know what to do. Let's see. Okay, this is all stuff that's going to go with me. I'm just going to put it right there in a pile. Maggie, I'm sorry you got attacked earlier. Can I give you a treat without that other cat showing up? Mags, you want some freeze-dried chickens? Panther, do you want freeze-dried chickens? I don't think you do. That doesn't seem like your thing, is it? That one's too big. Here, take the smaller ones. Let Maggie have the big ones. Did you eat that? Oh, stop, Maggie. You don't have to hiss at her. That's probably what starts it all. Maggie just took one and ran away, but she left the other ones here. Banter is actually going to eat the freeze-dried chicken. That's cool. Banter can be kind of picky, but she loves those Temptations treats. So it turns out she's not all snooty. She just doesn't like the baby food or the churu. I don't know why. All right. Lucia, thanks again. That looks like a fantastic copy of the magazine Life to read. Here, do you want one, Scuttlebutt? Try this. Okay, I'll put it right there. Try it. Maggie, take these big ones. They're too big for the kittens. Okay. Lucia, great to hear from you and to know you're doing well. That's fantastic. What do we got in here? Interesting. Is there a note? The note says, "Aw, this is too cute." The note says, Logan, you had a squeaky mouse that you liked to play fetch with back in 2017. Hopefully you have fun playing fetch when it no longer hangs and give it lots of bats. If you don't like it, please give it to any faculty. From Mila and Lagshiga. So you've sent two things here. You've sent a door-hanging squeaky mouse, which is, this actually looks like the exact same mouse that Logan originally liked. It was a door hanger, and he eventually tore it off and carried it all around the house. This might be the very same one. It certainly looks similar enough to me. You also sent a squeaky cardinal, and it's beautiful. I love the little tail feathers, and it also has an electronic squeaker in it, so Loganberry is sure to like probably both of those. I don't know if there was a second note for the cardinal. Let me double check to see if one of these. Logan, you had a squeaky mouse. Oh, here, so there is another note. The other note says, for any of the faculty that may enjoy this slightly creepy-looking bird, from Mila and Lagshiga. Thank you so much. These are very cute, and I will absolutely deploy this mouse. I have to figure out where I'm going to put it. Which door in the house is likely to be the one that Loganberry would like it on the best? I think maybe if I put it on the closet door in my office, it's right next to the cat tree he hangs out on in my office fairly often. That might be a fun place to try. Of course, then it won't really be visible to anybody but me, but I'm thinking about it. Thank you so much for these. That is really, really sweet of you to send. I really appreciate it. Oh, you just stuck your whole nose in my coffee. Let me help you wipe that off. I bet you regret that, don't you? Give you little kisses. Okay. You taste like coffee now. All right. I just had a whole bunch of the coffee now, so they won't be able to stick their nose in it as easily. Scuttlebutt, you did not need a coffee nose. No, you didn't. Okay. Too cute. You kids want to play with something? Why don't you try this? I should double check what this camera is looking at because it really looks like it's pointed a little bit too far to one side. Are we doing okay here? Let me check. Yeah, we're okay. All right, good. Good. I guess I'm far enough away from it that there's a lot of leeway for which way it's pointed exactly. Although I guess you can't, can you see? Yeah, you can see the kids playing behind me a little bit. That's good. Everything's lined up well enough, as well as we can have. Good, good. All right. We're going right to this. Is going to be a short mailbag. Go figure. Well, I say short. It's probably going to go about an hour. We'll see. But after this, we've got 4 more boxes. Now, they look like some special stuff, so it could take a while, but moving right along. Oh, well, I know. I know what this is. As soon as I open it, I know who it's from. It's one of those things. Yep, as expected. Mr. A, here are bowls for Gab and her kittens from Clint. Clint NH. Clint, thank you so much. This looks like, I'm going to check it out because it looks like we've changed the bowl a little bit. Each of these appears to be a 2-pack. Excuse me. I see. It's the same bowl, though. It's a nice, well, it's not quite the same. It's this one's a little bit deeper and a little bit, I think, rounder. That's nice. I think it's an improvement, maybe. But it is, as you always do, it's a stainless steel bowl. It'll last forever, and it's got a nice rubber ring around the bottom so it doesn't slide around like stainless bowls tend to do if they don't have anything to hold them. That's fantastic, and you have sent 4 of those, as you say, 1 each for Gab and her kittens. I am going to combine your bowls with this box here for the gifts. All right, let's just put all this together. Now, if I just put all this tissue that she sent, that Sage has sent in, I will forget that there are 3 toys hidden inside of it. So I'm going to take those out. There we go. And look at some more tissue to get us going on our what could potentially turn into our first tissue pit day. You kids are playing with this box. How about if I put a little bit of the tissue in there real quick? Oh, this is not working. Silly. Let's try that out. But nobody can see you back here. Maybe they can if you're the Discord streaming anyway. All right, good enough. All right, we tried. Now I got to label this box. Gab and gifts. F. F is spelled with F has the 2 things, yeah, and E has 3. So, all right, well, close enough. It's Gab and Gits because I don't know what I was doing. Fair enough. All right. Let's see now. These are all empty now, right? These are all empty? Yes, they're all empty. Good. Start to pack those away. Okay. Oh, let's get this out of the way. So maybe we have a chance of seeing these kittens destroying the fox back here. Let me check, see if it looks like that's on the stream at all. Yeah, it is. It's a little subtle in the corner there, but let's see if I move it a little closer. Oh, so keep doing it. You guys not done yet? You're going to quit just because I move things around. Okay, we're going to try this. Okay, what is next? Let's keep going. Here we have, Norway Cat Fan. I know Norway Cat Fan from the Discord. One guess where this box came from. Okay. Well, let's see. One guess whether Mr. A can figure out how to open this box. Yes, nailed it. Whoa, what have we got in here? Hang on. That is some stuff. Wow, okay. Maggie, you cannot help yourself to the treats. I know you're trying. I know you are. How about, let's say kitten treats. Whatever. You can be a kitten today, Maggie. Hang on. I don't see a Gabby, so it should be safe. Maggie, pay attention. Well, there you go. Okay, go find them. Kittens, do you want to try some of these? They say they're kitten treats. That's what they say. You want to try one of them? Oh, you don't like that one, huh? Oh, maybe you do. What do you think? How about you? Nobody? No takers for these? These have not been a big hit. The last group didn't like them either. Maggie didn't even like Maggie. There's a ton over there. Did you not see them or you not like them? I know you can smell them. I can smell them. They're very stinky. Okay, well, they're just going for it a little bit. Maggie, look at all those. Look right there. Look right there. Look. Oh, she can't. Okay. I give up. Let's go. Norway cat fan. The note. Oh, look at this. It's got little paw prints all around it. So cute. Can be read on stream. Okay. Fantastic. Dear Mr. A and DJ, thank you for all you do for mom cats, kittens, and faculty. I think all the cats have unique personalities and they are all wonderful. I've come to love them all. I joined KA the day Gab had her kittens and joined. Wow, it seems like you've been here longer than that. I joined KA the day Gab had her kittens and joined patrons and Discord a few days later. I gotta put these treats away so that Maggie won't keep trying to get into them. I'm just gonna put them right here for now. Okay. I joined KA the day Gab had her kittens and joined Patreon and Discord a few days later. I think I am so spoiled with all those beautiful cats and kittens and friends on Discord, not to mention the faculty stream. Seeing you cook each day, I knitted a pair of pot holders for your kitchen. I tried to keep them separate from the catnip toys, so hope the cats don't go crazy for them. Aw, oh wow, I see that they're so cute. Look at that, with the little cat pattern on them and in black and white. Those are beautiful. It says, as I'm not sure how long it takes for this to get from Norway to Connecticut, USA, and don't know if the whistles are there then. So I think the toys are for Gab's kids and faculty. I'm longing to see Banter, Blarney, and Scuttlebutt in the tissue paper pit. Well, this did arrive in a timely fashion then. Wishing you all the best and stay safe. Greetings from Heidi V, who is Norway cat fan. Now, Maggie, that was uncalled for. I know you want some treats, but that is not the way to get a treat. Greetings from Heidi, who is Norway cat fan. P.S. I wrote on the computer because my handwriting is so bad. That's cute. Well, it's very easy to read. Thank you very, very much. Wow. These pot holders are adorable. I really like that. It's a little cat sitting with his tail hanging down. Adorable. Maggie, I'm going to have to put you away if you don't stop causing trouble. Go on. Go do something else. Come on. Go, go, go. That's smart. Okay, good. You also sent some toys, like you said. Oh, first off, you sent some tissue paper to get our tissue pit started out with some pink polka dots. Well, they're white polka dots, I guess, on a pink background. That's perfect. I'll see if we can use that today. We'll figure it out if we get to it today. And look at this. I told you the kittens were going to love this basket, and so they do. That's going to make some great photos. Okay, you also sent us some mice. These are the little mice that are always such a hit, the tiny ones that the kittens like. Meg, no, you go. You're not allowed. You also sent it says Dogman. I don't know why. Oh, I guess it's just the brand Dogman. Okay, well, they branched out a little bit when they started making cat toys. And it says it is a catnip play and hunt mouse. And this is a very, I don't know, this is like a crazy version of a mouse with the yellow stripes and the green ears and the giant eyes and the feather tail, but it is still clearly some kind of a mouse. And here we have a rainbow star on an elastic cord so it can bounce around. And I love that it's got these little shooting things. It looks like the More You Know logo, doesn't it? Like the More You Know. That's fantastic. Norway Cat Fan, thank you again so much for sending these. It's very special, especially these pot holders, though. The things that folks make are the most amazing things. Thank you for sending those. And I will have to figure out how we take care of all of this stuff. I think these are going to go with me, so we can use those. And these might go for endowments. That's what I think anyway. You like that? Okay. But it's not endowments for them specifically, so I'm just going to set it to the side for the moment, and then we'll start to collect a box for endowments, perhaps, for generic endowments. I think it will go for them, but I don't know what I'm saying. All right, let's keep moving. This says, okay for mailbag. It also says, no knives, please. It is from Poppy's Love, according to the return address, Poppiez Love, Poppy's Love. I don't know if no knives is a sort of a political statement, or if they want me to try to open this with my teeth. I can just gnaw through the cardboard, I guess. I'm gonna use what's technically a knife, or my little ceramic knife here, but I will use it very carefully. Let's just see here. Oh, look at that! I can do this without using the knife too much. Very, very carefully, cautious. All right, we got it. Aw, this is cute. It's got a wrapped package inside, apparently. Wow. I occasionally point out that we're still seeing those Spider-Man boxes sometimes, which I haven't seen one in a while. But this does have a manufacturing date on it, which I've never noticed. It says July 2013. So no wonder it makes so much sense to advertise on the post office boxes. Additional info from Poppy's Love. Please open after you are done opening the package. Thanks. Okay, well, let's start here. Look at how cute this is. It's beautiful. I've got the polka dots and sort of pastel tones. It's really cute. And it says, to Kitten Academy from LFS on Discord, for the peeingest kittens or the pregnantest mom cat, okay to read on Mailbag. All right, well, let's do that. It says, Dear Mr. A and Dr. DJ, I know you don't want gifts for yourselves, so this gift is for the KA campus, particularly the beanbag chairs. It should go in whatever room has the peeingest kitties or the pregnantest mom cat. The maker, who is Poppy's Love on Etsy, assures me that it is 100% waterproof and 100% crinkle free. I saw you say that you hated crinkle and waterproofing. Here you have a dry, happy time in the beanbag chairs as you devote yourself to socializing the lucky kitties in your care. My apologies to the Discord folks if this denies them the fun of another rolling the beanbag down the driveway video from LFS on Discord. LFS, thank you so much. I'm sorry I gave the credit to Poppy's Love, who just made this thing, whatever it happens to be. It is LFS. Oh, this is cool. All right, hang on. Maggie, you like that too, huh? That's cute, but you have to go away because you're hissing at kittens. Why can't you find something else to do this morning? Like go outside. She's scratching on this little wicker basket. That's so cute. So this is a blanket. Oh, and it says here, Poppy's Love handmade waterproof blankets. It says a stylish and practical reversible waterproof blanket for outdoor adventures or indoor cuddles. A unique and functional blanket mat wrap canopy suited for all your barrier protection needs. Materials, 100% cotton top, flannel lining. The back is soft, flexible, noiseless, eco waterproof fabric. Wash cold, dry low. All right, we got it. Very awesome. Handmade in Portland, Oregon by Poppy's Love. It is beautiful. I'm not going to open it all the way right now, but it does seem like the perfect blanket to put on top of the beanbag. And I like the little elephants. They're very cute. And I see on the back it's like a plain navy blue. And it is not crinkly. It doesn't seem uncomfortable. It doesn't seem awful. We've had people that have sent a long time ago. Somebody sent like a bed sheet, like a plastic bed sheet that you use to. And the idea there was that we would put it on the beanbag chair. But first off, it wasn't the right shape to like go inside and protect the beanbag chair, and it was all crinkly and nasty, and it just was too much effort. As much as I appreciate the thought there, but this really. It seems like something we can actually use on one of the beanbag chairs. That's so great. I'm excited to put this onto one of the beanbags. And it seems big too. I don't know what size it is, but there's a lot of material here. So that's completely awesome. What a great idea. LFS, wow. LFS, okay, additional info from Poppy's Love. Okay, well, let's see what this one says. Oh, I see. Please do not read on Mailbag. Okay, well, we won't. Aw. It says, please do not. but I don't see why it says please do not, because it starts out so cute. It says, this is a custom waterproof blanket made by instructions from a very big fan of Kitten Academy. We are privileged they chose us to do this for you. So sweet. The rest is tips for taking care of the blanket and where to contact them. Also, their Etsy shop is Poppy's Love. That's POPPIEZLOVE. poppyslove.etsy.com. So sweet. Thank you. That is the sweetest thing. It is sweet that Poppy's Love also included a note. LFS, thank you so much. I know you sent a letter to us earlier that wasn't for Mailbag, but it was very sweet, saying that you wanted to do this for us. And I know you were asking for my opinion on, what to do and how to do it. And I basically told you that I trusted you to make the right decisions, and that I didn't really have the time to come up with the right plan, and you certainly did come up with the right plan, because this is spectacular. LFS, I can't thank you enough. I'm really excited to see this on the beanbag chairs. Wow, everybody, that's just so sweet from everybody involved, LFS and from Poppy's Love. Really spectacular. Seems like Maggie's finally decided to move on a little bit. All right, I'm gonna put this over here and make a little space so that we can open this next one. Look at how cute this is. This is also wrapped. And this one says, right in the return address, it is from Basil and Tarragon. Basil and Tarragon, two of our Kitten Academy graduates who we hear from on a regular basis. It's great. Also, one of our first, earlier, I shouldn't say it wasn't first by any means, but it was an early cross-country adoption for Kitten Academy that was very memorable. So, because Basil and Tarragon's parents are wonderful people. Okay, and there's a note on top, and oh my gosh, wow, I think I know what this is, but let's look at the note before we reveal it. That is amazing. It says, wow, it says, Dear Mr. A and DJ, I went to Brazil to visit my family in February and brought you some coffee, but I didn't want to send you just coffee, so here you go. I have come across this fish toy. Okay, let's see if we can do some of this in order. I think this must be the, okay, first, back, okay, coffee. Wow, a bunch of coffees. This looks like an intense aroma with notes of chocolate, caramel and amendoas, whatever that is. Okay. Anyway, we have a couple of different Brazilian coffees here. This is cool. Cafe Pimpinella, which I'm sure I'm mispronouncing, golden, and you sent 2 bricks of that. And something in here is very attractive to our little kittens because they are already in here. Okay, so these look like, oh, and it does say for Maggie, and they are, wow, these are very fancy. So this is like the little mouse toy that Maggie likes, the Go Cat mouse. The Go Cat mouse is made using a fly fishing tying technique that used to make little fly fishing lures. And these are made, I can see clearly, using the same technique and the same kind of materials, but these seem like they are made custom handmade ones that are just really, really fancy. You've got 3 fish that are all done using, I can't remember the name of that technique, where you wrap and then it makes sort of all the little fibers poke out and they're all spiky, exactly like the Go Cat mouse. And they've also got a feather for the tail here. And they've incorporated stripes into the body. It's fantastic. So there's 3 of those, and they're each just a little different, not just in color, but they've got different kinds of feathers and little ears on this one. Oh, this one has little ears too. Look at that. And then there's a third one that is completely different, that it looks sort of like an eggplant with feathers coming out of it. And this is, oh, these are going to be completely insane. I have to save these and use them sort of as for special occasions for Maggie because she's going to just rip these apart. Oh, it says Cat Fly teaser by Cats and Us Cat Toy Company. Cats and Us. It's actually or maybe it's Cat Snooze. Anyway, this is another interesting issue here is that on the one side of the card it says that their URL is katsnus.com, but on the other side of the card it says their address is katsnus.com. So a little confusion there, unless maybe they own both, KATSNUS and CATSNUS. Anyway, it says it is the Catfly teaser, and I can already tell you that this is going to be a spectacular toy. I mean, just top. Wow. Catfly teaser from Cats and Us. It says they're in Oregon City, Oregon. Wow. Those are just fantastic. Okay, back to the letter. I have come across this fish toy, and I immediately thought of Maggie, so I'm sending her a few. It's been a hit with Basil and Tarragon, whichever way we go on that. So I hope she will like it as well. It is made with the same material as the Mousy she loves so much. I'm also sending you some empty capsuline capsules for you to try if you wish. I use them to give Tarragon a smaller dose of gabapentin, and it's a good way to administer powdered medicine as they are small and apparently chicken flavored. Excuse me. If you ever have a cat that you can't trick with treats when it's time to give medicine, that could be a good thing to have on hand. That does seem pretty awesome. Thank you. There are little tiny empty capsules. We will try those out. I'll put them in our cat medicine cabinet. Basil and Tarragon have been doing great. They really haven't changed much since they were kittens. Basil still finds a way to bridge on anything he can rest his paws on. Tarragon has moments when she runs around the house giving the loudest meows, and Maggie already knows these are for her. She finds those mouse toys in the cupboard and drags them out. I don't know how she recognizes what they are, but she will drag them out from anywhere in the house and tear open the package and get to them. And it looks like she somehow knows these are the same. Look, she's carrying off the whole thing. Maggie, you can't just keep those. I've got to go get those back. Hang on. Let me do that. Meanwhile, we've got another cat in here tearing open the other stuff you sent. You apparently sent the really good stuff. Where did Maggie go? Maggie, I want my bread. Maggie, give me back my bread. Oh. Maggie. Oh, you said it. Well, we already know these are going to be a hit then. She meowed at me when I took them away. And she's come back. She's going to try to take them. I'm going to put them in my pocket. Good luck, Maggie. Wow. Okay. Let's go back to the note. Maggie, you will get those. They are for you, but they're for special times because that's a very special toy. Okay, Basil still finds a way to bridge on anything he can rest his paws on. Tarragon has moments when she runs around the house giving the loudest meows, and it's so funny to see because she can sound like a little monster. But you look at her and she's this sweet little pink nosy thing. It's so cute. Paul and I are so happy to have them in our lives and will always be grateful to you for all you have done for us and our babies. You guys are the kindest, most generous people I have ever met. I have so much respect for all that you do. I have a friend who started doing crochet things during quarantine, so I asked her to make, this is the most amazing thing. As soon as I open the box, blows my mind. It says, I have a friend who started doing crochet things during quarantine, so I asked her to make a crochet version of Basil and Tarragon for you guys. I think they turned out adorable. They turned out so adorable. This is the cutest thing. I can't believe it. They're so soft too. They're floofy. Oh, they're so cute. I can't believe it. I think they turned out adorable with Tarragon's markings and everything. It's silly, but I hope you like it. Or maybe sprinkle some catnip and let the faculty enjoy them. I don't know. No, there's no way. These are going directly into our cabinet of amazing things that people have sent us. They are spectacular. I am also sending you some toys to distribute as you like. You can never have too many cat toys, am I right? With much love and spoogles from Basil, Tarragon, Paul, and Mary. Wow. That's fantastic. Thank you so much. I'm going to leave your note with these guys, and I'm going to put them all in the cabinet as soon as we're done with mailbag. They are so cute. This is so cute too. I love the little pink details. That is amazing. They are amazing. That's extraordinary. So you mentioned that you also sent some toys, which these kids are desperately trying to get at. You sent some very fancy feather toys. This looks like it might have been made by the same kind of people because this also looks like it uses some fly fishing techniques. In fact, it may have been stapled to the stuff for Maggie when I took it out and just didn't notice that it was no longer attached. But look at that. It is a butterfly with a little body and everything. And they even went to the detail of putting two little antenna using the same feather fronds on the top of this thing. That is the cutest. Wow, such detail. And four little wings made out of feathers. That is going to be an amazing hit. Wow, you sent kind of two of them, although they're different. This one's a dragonfly, or some kind of a long-bodied fly. These are all spectacular. These ones, and this is wow. I assume this is made by the same people. They're so great. I don't know if you know, but I actually started trying to learn to tie fly fishing lures for the purpose of making cat toys. I've got a whole kit, and I made a few, and they weren't a big hit. I'm not very good at it. It takes a lot of skill, and not just skill, but creativity. Of course, they have patterns too that fly fishermen trade with each other. But there's so much. These are so creative and beautiful. Almost too special to use, but I know Maggie's got a different opinion about that. You also sent then a bag of Cats in Us. Oh, the same company specializing in classic and retro cat toys. Everything your cat needs to have fun. And also on the back of this card, they haven't quite worked out if their website starts with a K or a C or maybe both. But these are classic fur. These are real fur mice. Those are the fancy kind that everybody likes. And these are the ones that have little tiny ears and little plastic dots for noses and eyes. So those are very cute. And oh, wow. This is a giant bag of just little fur balls, which, as you guys know, has been a giant hit with these guys in particular. They've got that purple one that was in the photo shoot that we did. They play with that constantly. It's a real fur ball. And here we have an entire bag of them. There must be 24 in here. That is awesome. Oh, these are so great. These are great. Paul, Mary, thank you guys so much. I can't say how grateful we are that you adopted kittens from us and that you have been such special, wonderful adopters. Thank you very, very much. Wow, I hardly know what to do with all this. I'll figure it out though. These definitely go for endowments. This definitely gets added to my stuff to please Maggie with at some point in the future. It might have even been intended that way. It seems like maybe it just came unstapled. Maybe it wasn't. I don't know, but that's what it has to go for. Actually, I need to keep these in my pocket because Maggie's just going to keep coming back and getting. She's just going to sit in the box now. I guess that's okay. You can't have those yet, and you can't have these yet, and you can't have those at all. They do need to go for endowments, though, so I need another box. Am I going to use your box? Oh, maybe I am. That's what we're going to do. All right, you get the endowments now. Here we go. Let's put those in there. Okay, so she's going to take those really, really cool ones. You can't take these yet. I know you want them. I don't know how she's got the radar for those things. She just knows. All right, one more box. Let me get some of this out of the way a little bit before we get to the last one. Paul, Mary, those, wow. I've got to check out that Cats in Us store if I can figure out whether it starts with a K or a C. Those are amazing. All of them. Just fantastic. Everything. Okay. All right. The last box, big box. Interesting. It says it is from overseas, but I don't see a customs declaration on it anywhere. That's unusual. If I can get this open correctly. Oh, oh wow. Maggie, come on now. Let's save this. Let's save this just a little while. I know you want it right meow. But we'll get to it. Okay, let's see. First off, this starts with a note and tape on my fingers. Kitten Academy, okay to read out loud. Good, I like that. Off to a good start, even if I hadn't seen what's in the box. And, all right, inside, Dear Mr. A and Kitten Academy, here is a gift for all of the cats and kittens who attend Kitten Academy. The ladies, let me try again. The ladies of Brigstock Knitting Circle, I hope I'm saying that correctly, Brigstock Knitting Circle have been busy crocheting and knitting these blankets and toys for the local cat charity fundraising. We no longer have the time to devote to this project due to poor health issues of the ladies, not of the cats. Well, I mean, that doesn't make me feel any better, but okay. This is the excess stock from our venture and would love to see the faculty, mom cats, and kitties enjoying these gifts. Please distribute them amongst them all, maybe as graduation rewards or just general use at the Academy. I'm sure there can never be too many catnip mice in the closets of the Academy, and it would give us great pleasure to see them being enjoyed by all your wonderful fur babies. Your daily broadcasts are a treat to watch, and we feel we know them all personally. With lots of love, snoogles, and kisses to them all, carry on the good work and dedication to each other, to each of our furry friends. All the best, Juliet and the Cat Ladies, Brigstock. I think this says Northants, UK. I think that's what that says. It would be easier for me to translate that if I were familiar, but I'm not. So, at any rate, Juliet and the Cat Ladies, I hope that you find yourselves in better health soon. You have stuffed a box full of blankets, and they are, each and every one of them is uniquely knit, not just the fabric, not just the material, but the pattern. This is spectacular. So this is a beautiful pink and sort of lavender, and it's each little bit is a little tiny ball that are connected together. I have no idea how that works, but this must have taken an eternity. Plus, it's got a beautiful border on it. Wow, you ladies really know what you're doing. And here we have one that is white or sort of an off-white color with pinks and grays, and again, a whole different pattern that's beautiful. These are amazing. We have, I'm going to have to go through this a little quicker because this box is packed full. Oh, this is cool. This is like a giant bullseye. Tell me if this makes you think of any retail location in the United States. It's, that's amazing. That's a very bold colors too. I like that. And the geometry of it. Okie dokie. Carrying on. Oh, there's a return address? Oh, there is a return address. Okay, I apologize. Too late now, Maya. Thanks for the pointer, though. It is what it is. Here we have some baby blankets. I tried looking for a return address and didn't find it the first time, so you guys are eagle-eyed. Oh, this is nice, though. This is like a double layer. Oh, this is even cuter than I thought. It's got little tiny bunnies and giraffes and elephants on it, and gingerbread men. I don't know why, and a drum set. Oh, and also a horse on a stick, like you would ride around as a kid. It's double layered. It's very nice. One size. It says keep away from fire. I mean, that's just good advice if you have a baby and a baby blanket, just in general, I would say. But then on the back, it's got these really cute embroidered little characters, all the same characters that are on the front, but bigger. My best friends. Okay, that's very cute. And here we have another just as fancy baby blanket. I'm just going to check the back. No embroidery on this one, but it also has the very good advice to keep away from fire. Yes, uh, that is good advice. Just in general, just generally good advice. And here we have this one is also double layered and has really cute little bears on the front, and the back of this one is all woolly. It's not just plain like the other ones. This one's like very, very fuzzy on the back. There's so many more. We're going to go through them all, but I'm going to try to keep it moving along. Look at that, all those colors. That is spectacular. I don't know what you would call that because it looks like a quilt, but it's not. Um, it's really neat how it's made up of all the little different colored patterns that are the same. All right. Wow, that is also bold. I like this. This is a very bold pattern. Would like to keep up the commentary on each of these, but it just keeps going. There's just so many of them. They're spectacular. I'm excited to see all these around the Academy too. This is cool because it's got the red, white, and blue in most of them, but then it's got a couple that just stand out with the plain color, the red and the white. Very cleverly made. Here we have another blanket. This one is a quilt. Oh, wow. Quilting is so hard, too. That's another thing I've tried my hand at in life, and I discovered that it is not easy like you would think. I mean, you would naively think. Oh, this one's quilted. It's got all the letters of the alphabet on it. Ants, A for ants, B for bird, C for centipede, D for dragonfly, E for elephant, F for frog, so on and so forth. We've got all kinds of animals on here. That is really sweet. Um, and another quilt. Oh, this one has some little fancy extras on it. So this one is quilted. And not only, oh, look at that. Not only is it quilted, it's got this print in the middle that has all these beautiful cats on it that are unique. And you've stuffed each of the cats and then quilted, sewed around the edges of the cats so they all stand out. They're very three-dimensional little puffy cats. This is almost too special. Plus, it has little tiny wooden laser cut cats stuck on the corners. So that's like a multimedia blanket. That's really something. This is almost something that you'd rather put up than put out. I mean, like, put up on the wall to display rather than put out for the cats to sleep on. That's what I meant. I don't know if that came across correctly. Okay. Here we have a complicated pattern with three-dimensional leaves in pink and white. Can you see those? I don't know if you can see those. Beautiful pink and white. That's wow. There's still a lot more in here, folks. Well, there is a lot more, but let's see what we can do. This is some kind of a little bed. It is a hide and sleep bed. It's a snuggly snoozer for ferrets, rabbits, guinea pigs, rats, and other furry friends. It is the perfect size to be a tiny bed for a kitten. It's got a headboard, and it's got a mattress, and it's got this little blanket that's got, and pillows even. It's got a little pillow at the top. That is going to be adorable. If they don't use it, it'll still be great for some photos. And it seems as though you've sent two of the beds. They're not quite the same either. This one has some sort of I think it's a raccoon. No, because this one's a raccoon for sure. This one is some sort of a stoat on the headboard, and this one's some sort of a raccoon on the headboard. They're very similar, but a little different. That is going to be, I mean, like I said, if they don't use it directly, who was it that was always in that cute little bed that we had, the sofa, the gray kitty in the sofa? Why the name's not coming to me? Oh man. Gosh, I'm just blanked right now. I'm sorry. Anyway, moving right along, you've included a bag. It is another crochet bag. I said knit earlier, and I have to admit I may not be entirely aware of what the difference is between those two things. But here you said crochet, so here's a crochet bag of mice, and you can even see it is labeled mice. I assume that what is inside must be, I mean, it's a classic, like, well, I don't know what I expected. Oh, little tiny pink ones. There's a whole bunch of these little tiny crocheted pink mice. How cute. Wow, it's a whole bag of them. There must be, I don't know, 9 or 10 in here, maybe, easily. Very cute. And yeah, I guess, I mean, what did I expect? I guess I should have expected there to be mice in there. Makes too much sense. Okay, I'm going to tie that back up again because it's adorable. Wow, all of this, so adorable. I don't know, is that off camera or is it on camera? Blarney's over there playing with the catnip kicker. Tweed, it was Tweed, yes, thank you, Hell's Dells, Tweed. Tweed is the cat I was looking for that was always on the tiny sofa. Yes, thank you. All right, here we have the luxury collection catnip fox with a golden nose and ears. That is a very cute toy. Wow, you guys, not only did you send us some amazing handmade work, but then you stuffed the rest of this with all kinds of toys and things. Wow. Oh, I don't know why this blanket gets special care. It's wrapped up in its own package, but it is another crocheted blanket with a multicolored wannabe quilt pattern. Okay, here we have a Cat Toys Vibro Feather Mouse. This mouse is a little crazy because the body of it is like a regular mouse toy, but then it's got these crazy feather things hanging off of it for no apparent reason, and it vibrates if you pull the string. Well, that's attractive to Maggie at the very least. Here we have another piece from the luxury collection. This one is a different kind of flat mouse with glittery ears and a glittery tummy and little glitter freckles all over him, actually. There we go. Kind of a flat mouse. He's got a catnip tube there, too. You can fill him up with catnip, so he won't be quite so flat, I guess. This is a baggie full of crocheted various animals. Here we have little duckies. I love the bills on these ducks because this one's like wide open. It makes them look so happy. This one is too. Look at how cute they are. So we've got some little tiny crocheted ducks. Are they all ducks? They are. They're all ducks, but with different colors and material. How cute. Those are some very cute, tiny little ducks. Wow. There we go. Look at all those. Let's see if I can get them back into this little baggie that you had them in. I don't think I can, actually. Let's try. There we go. I got it. Hey, Loganberry, go away. Just go. Come on, let me help. Let me help break this up before it starts. Loganberry, we don't need that. Come on. Keep going. No, keep going this way. Come on. Come on. You can sit with me. Come on, buddy. You can get yourself into these jams, huh? Okay. Well, okay. All right. Well, if you gotta go that way. Okay. Fair enough. There's still more. I think we're getting towards the end of the box, but that is there's a lot of stuff. Oh, more from the luxury collection. This is also glittered with little bits of gold. It is a faux fur cat mat. It says right here, super soft. And I can tell you, those are not just words. It is super soft. Wow, that is those. I see why they call this the luxury collection because there's a lot of luxury going on there. Okay, there's still more. This is a bag of, hey, look at that. These seem very familiar all of a sudden. They are the real fur mice with the little pink ears and the little red plastic eyes, but we've also got a set of them that are gray with little black eyes and a red nose. So real fur mice, as I just mentioned, always a classic hit. Those are fantastic. And then, finally, the bottom of the box, we have a bag of everything. Wow. Like this by itself would be like a normal person sending us stuff. Here we have, this is a cool cat toy. I'm going to have to put this out in the room at some point. It's got a suction cup And then going through the suction cup are two birds. So if they pull on one, the other one moves too. That's going to be pretty clever. It doesn't look like the best quality suction cup, though. I hope it sticks because that is a great idea. Here we have some catnip mice. All right. Some more catnip mice. Some different catnip mice with jingle bells that are sparkly. Here we have some more catnip mice. These ones look like fake fur mice, but otherwise pretty similar to the real fur mice. Here we have more real fur mice. No, you know what? I think that, yeah, no, that's real fur. Sure. Okay, real fur mice. I'm going to throw one of these out right now because this bag happens to be open. Let's take one right now. All right, well, I don't know. Hi, Ari. Real fur mice, those are going to be a big hit, I promise, even though that got no reaction. One of the ducks apparently escaped from the bag of ducks and has joined this bag of things. I don't know why. The rest of this is, I'm just going to describe as a wide variety of mice. We got little rainbow mice. We got this thing that is not quite sure if it is a mouse or some sort of a bird, but it has a beak on the front, so I'm going to go with some kind of a bird. Now, these are ones that I haven't seen, maybe ever, for the Kitten Academy. Little tiny plastic squeaky mice. That's a new one for me. Look at that. That could be an interesting one. That'll be fun to try. What do you think of that, Logan Bear? You look mystified. Whoa, your eyes are as big as Ari's. What do you think? You want one? You want one if I throw it? Will you get it? Well, he is. He's very interested in it. But will he bite it to squeak or not? If he just bites it, it'll squeak. I think he's going to pick it up by the tail. Maybe not. Gabby? No, Gabby. Don't go start anything. Gabby, come here. Nah, Gabby. Gabby. Whoa. That made the boys scatter. You didn't even manage to lay a paw on them, though. Gabby, I think you're going to have to spend some time in your room today because you're just being a little terror for the rest of the faculty, aren't you? Wow. Well, that was it. We made it through, though. And now Gabby's got to come back out again. All right. Whatever, Gabby. Boys moved on. Here's that whole bag of mice. There's a couple more of those squeaky mice in here and every other kind of mouse as well. But that squeaky mouse is pretty unique. I wonder if it's going to work for everybody. Oh, I've seen this one. This is the one that stands up like a weeble wobble. Very cool. Wow, that is a lot of stuff. You guys sent so much. That is fantastic. I'm going to put it back in the same box. Oh, the one where, once again, I've turned the address the wrong way. Well, I hope nobody drops in to visit you, but if they do, I hope that they bring you lots of love because you guys deserve it. And I'm going to just put all of this in here. I'd like to see some of this deployed around the academy so you guys can see it on the screen. But for now, I'm just going to label this as for anybody. And I'm going to put in some of the other stuff that is from anybody. This is so cute, mice. All of this is fantastic. Everybody today, wow. Today's mailbag was just full of so much handmade love. It's spectacular. Really, Kitten Academy people are the best people in the world. Okay, let's see. That does wrap up the mailbag, though. Is this the letter from that box? Because I want to keep those together. It is. Juliet and the Cat Ladies. Brigstock? I hope that's right. Of course, you guys probably say it in some crazy way that makes no sense whatsoever. But I'm sticking with saying it the way it's spelled, which is Brigstock. Thank you very much. Okay, what do I do now? I take, well, that's Gavin the gifts. Maggie, you're sitting in the rest of the endowments. You want to be potentially endowed to someone? It's the way you were acting earlier. I could see that worked for us. I'm going to put the rest of these in this box. So. But where's the? Oh, somebody pull it out. The fur balls. Okay. Good, look at that. That all fits just fine in there. Did I take something out that shouldn't have been left out? I don't know. I don't know why it all fits all of a sudden. Fair enough, though. Okay, that wraps up the mailbag. Everybody, that is spectacular. What a fantastic mailbag. Just so many things today that on any regular mailbag would have just made the whole week by themselves. And so many of them coming together on the same day. Really something. Thank you all so much for taking such excellent care of these cats and kittens. I can't tell you how much I appreciate it or how much they appreciate it, but it is a lot, I'll tell you that. Meanwhile, let me see if I can get all this stuff put away and including potentially Gabby put back in her room for a while because this is, look at you, you're on the warpath, you got your tail wagging. We don't need that. We don't need that. No, we don't. You're a sweetheart, though. I'll spend some time with you. Just maybe not right this minute, okay? I'm going to do that. I'm going to do that right meow. I'm going to close her in her room. You can leave the camera on this side for the moment. Probably should have stopped mailbag halfway through to do this, stop a little bit of that conflict from happening. That's all right. It wasn't too bad. There's at least one kitten in there with her. I saw Banter. I don't know where everybody else is. Oh, who's this? This one is, hi, look at you. Oh, you look beautiful. Are you watching the plants outside? This is, oh no. Oh, gosh. I need to go get a cup. And there's a wasp in here. And then Blarney is looking at that wasp like she really wants to catch it, but she would regret it. Just see if we can't take care of this for her. Blarney, you do not want to catch that. Just take my word for it. You do not want to catch that wasp. All right, let's do this. I do want to catch it so that you don't. Where'd it go? How did it even get in here? Where did it come from? Oh, you know, the cat door is open to the cat run. I bet it just flew right in. Didn't it? Come on now. There you go, kiddo. All right, let's get you out of here. Tell your friends not to visit. I hope you're not building some sort of a wasp nest in the cat run anywhere. That would be tragic. All right. That door's hard to open, so I'm just going to put the wasp out front. All right, well, that's one problem solved. Maybe two problems solved if you count me putting Gabby up for a while. And, okay, as I said, I got to get all this cleared out now. That's what I do. And then after that, I will talk to you guys for a couple seconds and then end the archive. So that is the plan. Thanks one more time. You guys are spectacular. I mean, really spectacular. This has to go in the cabinet. This has to go in the cabinet. This has to go with the magazines. This has to go in the cabinet. Wow, lots of cabinet stuff today. All right, these will go into Maggie's treat area. No, it's not your mouth, Maggie. It's the cabinet. Gotta make some room for Baz and Terry here. Maggie deserves something. We got the bee here, which is very much the same style of toy. But instead of play with it on this stick, I am going to take it off and let her play with it her way, which usually involves chasing it around and pushing it under the basement door. Doesn't it? What did you say? You want this? How do you even know what it is? And take it away. There she goes. Okay, I gotta get all the rest of this stuff put up. Maggie just took that bee and ran. I see Gabby wants to come back out. Gabby, it's not time yet, but maybe I can have some of your kids join you. Is this the only one that's still out? Barney? I saw Banter. Banter's right there. Barney's right here. Where's Scuttle Bunny? Oh, Scuttlebutt's in the other cat tree. Why don't you kids go hang out with your mom for a while? Come on. It's nice that you're so independent. That's good. All empty, 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 empty. That one over there is also empty. Coffee. Okay. Here. I need to, well, it does say it's been pre-washed, so I guess that should be safe, but DJ usually wants me to wash stuff before I put it out. I'm not sure. We'll figure it out. Lover, you want this cardinal? I don't think you do, though. Let's wait on it. Gabby, I know, kiddo, but there's just too much going on at the moment. We'll let you out again later on. This goes downstairs, and this needs to be labeled up a lot part of the top. Okay. That's fine. Write on it and then bring it downstairs too. We'll just write endowments. Or deploy. Perfect. That makes sense to me. Good. Some of those blankets are going to have to make their way into the academy zone for too long. The rest of this all goes downstairs for now. Oh, okay. Come on. Oh. Gabby needs to get this and this. Hey, Gabby, no, just stay here for me. All right, well, I still got to help some of that stuff find its final disposition, but I cleared out the zone, so I guess I can finish the archive. Thank you so much for, again, to everybody. What a special mailbag it was today. I can't wait to go back and read over the chat. I'm going to turn the camera and point it into the kitten room while Gabby's in there, and she's going to have to stay in there for a little while. It's not punishment, it's just because I've got to run around the house and put stuff away and make lunch and stuff, and I don't have to try to be police. Maggie, I see your bees right here. You're not done with it, though, are you? You just want me to throw it, don't you? You want to play fetch? You going to bring it to me? That's not quite to me. I see what you're thinking, though. Let's try it again. You ready? Oh, that was fun. That's not even nearly to me, Maggie. And I know you want me to throw it again, but that doesn't count. You're panting. Wow, what were you doing with that? It is a little warm in here. Oh, maybe I should close that door, too. Some more wasps come in. I'm going to make a note to go outside and check around and see if they've got a nest starting someplace. Well, meanwhile, thanks again for joining us for the mailbag, and thanks to everybody. Just everything that was sent this week was spectacular, and last week, I guess technically that was 2 weeks mailbag together. So amazing. I don't even know what to say. So I'm just going to say thanks, and to the folks watching the archive, goodbye. To the folks watching live, keep watching.